It's Val with Val Can Cook. How you doing today? Happy Thursday. I hope that everybody is doing great. So today is the crescendo. Woo! Today's the last day for the 12 Days of Drinks for Christmas challenge. We, myself, and Simple Meals by T Vlog have had an incredible journey on this collaboration, and we've had an amazing time coming up with things that just come off the top of our heads to things that were nostalgic and we were kind of used to making. So just thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for checking us out. Thank you for allowing us to bring our creative juices to you to represent what we've come up with, and thank you for encouraging us. So without further ado, I'm going to showcase the last drink of the series, which is going to be a healthy tonic. Tonic slash tea, because this is something that you can refrigerate after you've made it and just keep it around, especially if you're not feeling too good. When you first start coming down, like with symptoms of a cold or something, this is excellent for that. You can drink it hot or cold, and it's something that's really beneficial for the body. Every ingredient in this is something that's going to really help boost the immune system, to clear out bacteria and mucus and free radicals that are in your body. So let's get started. Okay, so the first part of this is I'm going to take about a cup of this pink pineapple. I'm going to blend it up, as well as placing 3 cloves of garlic into my food processor, along with 3 buds of ginger. Now, everybody, kind of knows the properties of garlic, ginger, and pineapple. And when you mix the 3 together, it creates a powerhouse to get rid of, parasites, mucus, just anything that comes against the body in a way that it breaks the body down. It helps build your immune cells. It helps get your blood pressure better. It helps in so many other ways. But what I'm going to do is cut up this ginger a little bit, and I'm going to place it in the processor, as well as the garlic cloves. So that's what I'm doing as we speak. And ginger, like a good healthy ginger, I buy mine at Aldi's and or the City Market here in Kansas City. And you get some really good ginger from both places. So let's see. So we're going to cut this up. But you can get it at a health food store. You can even get dried ginger or the powdered ginger. That works just as well. As long as it's a good organic one, it works just as well. This ginger is kind of tough, y'all. So it's taking me a second to cut it up. It's very fibrous. And when it gets into your gut, it really sends the signal for parasites to run at bay. They hate ginger, by the way. Okay, now we're going to cut up our garlic, and there's no rhyme or reason to cutting it up. Just cut it up into pieces, all of it. It's all going down the same way, So yeah, here we go. There's our garlic, and that's what that looks like. Now we're about to put our pineapple in here. And again, that's about a cup of pineapple. You can use a couple of cups. Just kind of depends on how, you want to get that done, or how much you want in volume. 100% lemon juice. I didn't have any fresh lemons, which we usually keep on hand at the house, but today we're going to have to use the 100% lemon juice. And what we're going to do with this is, so I put about literally a half a cup in there. And I know that might sound like a lot, but it really isn't. So now I'm going to blend all of this together with my food processor. And I'm going to break that down, and then I'm going to take it over to the pot where I have about 2.5 cups of water in. We're going to boil that down, and then I'll show you what we're going to do after that. So stay tuned. All right, so here we go. I got everything plugged up. So now I'm going to just do a quick mix everything up, get it all well incorporated. Okay, we should be good. Let me get my spatula. All right, so as you can see, it's a slop, not slop, it's a looks sloppy, but it's not. This is all good stuff for you. There we go. Let me get this straightened out. So here we go. I'm gonna show you what this looks like when it's all blended together. Okay, and that's what it looks like. It's just a pulp. It's a pulp of everything that has been blended. And I'm gonna take this out and taste it. Oh yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So what you can do is, if you want, okay, so what I was saying was, if you want, this is what it looks like when it's all blended up. It just looks like a thick, mushy pulp, right? So what some people do is they actually like the pulp because the pulp is really good still, you know, with cleaning out your intestines. And it, you know, it's super concentrated. So you can actually add this with some honey and about a cup of water, shake it up real good, place it in your refrigerator, and then you can take like a spoon of it a day. Some people do that, and that's perfectly fine, you know. But for this particular video, I'm going to turn it into a tonic / tea. And let me show you my other ingredients. So my other ingredients are turmeric, green tea with lemon and ginseng. So that's the tea part of it. I'm gonna have 2 bags of that. Cayenne pepper and honey. And I'm about low on my honey, so it's time for me to get some more honey. All right, so I'm gonna transfer this over to the pot. Oh, and one other really important ingredient, olive oil. Olive oil is a carrier, and it helps get everything to where it needs to be. So I also add olive oil to this. But I'm going to transfer everything over, and you can see me put the rest of this together. All right, stay tuned. Okay, guys, so I have transferred over. So I'm still in my kitchen, but I am on the other side of it where my pot and my stove is. So I have my pot here. My pot has 2 cups of water in it, right? And with that 2 cups of water, so my pot has 2 cups of water. So my pot has 2 cups of water in it, right? And with that 2 cups of water, I'm going to turn my stove on to just to a medium heat. Okay. Now this is important. I put my olive oil in first because again, olive oil is a carrier, right? So I'm going to put in about a tablespoon's worth of olive oil into my pot. Let me take it back down so you guys can see it. So I just put about a tablespoon's worth of olive oil into the pot. Then I'm going to add my mixture that I just made in my food processor. We're going to add that to the pot without, hopefully, possibly getting it all over the place. And I like to make, you know, tonics like this and/or teas like this, especially when, like, you know, we're in the house and somebody's coming down with something, because it just never fails. When one person comes down with something, everybody in the house comes down with it. So this is just kind of that protective barrier that I get in place ahead of time, just to make sure that everybody's good. Let me show y'all what that looks like. That's what it looks like. That's, you know, just everything in the pot, that is. Okay. And now I'm going to add my cayenne pepper. And I use a generous amount of cayenne in here because the cayenne is an activator. And it is great for getting rid of mucus. It is great for opening up the blood vessels, getting the blood flowing properly to the body, because that's the most important thing when you're sick, especially if you have a cold, flu, COVID, whatever. You want to get oxygen and blood flow to the body, and cayenne is excellent for that. Okay, so we're just going to stir that up. We're going to let it get hot. Oh, and I forgot something. I forgot my tea bags. So I also throw 2 tea bags in there of that green tea. So there's one with a little paper. Some people pull the little paper off. I don't know why I leave it on. And then here's 2. And then we're just gonna, you know, cook this just until it gets hot and it comes to a boil. And then I'm gonna stop it, let it steep, and then I'm gonna pour it. So let's find those tea bags. Be careful not to rip them open. All right, so we're good and set. So we're just waiting for everything to heat on up now. Put that top on there, and I will come back when it's coming to a rapid boil, and then I'm going to turn it off and then let it steep for a couple of minutes. All right, so stay tuned. Oh, y'all. Yay. So everything is finished boiling. Let's see. Look at that. It looks good. So my tea bags are doing their thing. Okay. Now, generally, I would let this steep for a couple of minutes. But I don't know if I'm going to let it steep because I just really want you guys to see what everything looks like. Okay. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to go ahead and steep this. Now, you can place all of the ingredients into a mason jar after it's cool and just put it into your fridge. Pour some out into a cup and warm it up if you choose to. It's universal. You can have it warm or cold. But what I'm about to do is I'm about to pour some into my little glass right here. But first I'm going to add me some lemon juice. Oops, what's this? I don't know what that is. First, I'm going to add me some lemon juice because I like extra lemon juice with mine. And then I'm going to add a little bit more cayenne because that's just my business. And this is when I add my turmeric. Also, oops, see, turmeric. So add about half a teaspoon of turmeric. And then I get my strainer. See, get my strainer, because this is just how I want to do it this time. And pour it on, whoops, over into that cup. It'll strain itself out. Gonna press everything down gently. Now that I have it all pressed out, again, the pulp of this is actually really, really good. So if you want to, you know, keep the pulp in your glass, then that's your prerogative. That's perfectly fine if that's what you want to do. And now I'm going to go grab my honey. Oh, here it is. So now I'm going to grab my honey. I'm going to put some of that in that glass because I like a lot of honey too. All right. And this is your healthy, immune boosting, mucus busting, body healing tonic or tea. All right, I hope you guys like it. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please remember to support my sister's channel, Simple Meals by T Vlog. Okay, so thank you. I hope that you guys make this for your family because it really is, you know, a gut punch to sickness. It is. And use it as much or as often as you need to or want to. Pass the recipe on to somebody you care about. Also, oop, I got stuff on my face. Okay, so pass the recipe on to somebody that you care about. I hope you like it enough to make it for yourself, and I'm gonna tell y'all what it tastes like. That's good. You can literally taste everything. I taste the pineapple, the tartness, you know, and the sweet and the flavor of pineapple. I taste the lemon juice. I taste the garlic at the end of it. I taste the cayenne, of course. And I taste the turmeric, and the turmeric has got that color. And I taste the green tea. Pretty darn good, y'all. So if you're looking for something that's going to help boost your immune system and get your body right, try this out. All right, y'all. Be good to yourselves and to others. Belle Can Cook, signing off.